Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I got my glass of water now. Gonna do some checks real quick. Pull this, pull this up. Make sure we got our chats going. Where is that setting? I just want this out. Don't that. You. Is that how that looks? That looks a little odd. Why does it look like that? Is that just how it looks on YouTube? Very odd. Okay, no, that looks fine. Just the way it's kind of showing by default there is a little odd. Now where is my chat? Yes, open panel. Just need this to pop out. Don't do that. We're going to just the volume real quick and we'll get going. Headphones on. That's gonna be a little loud for me. Ooh, that is a little loud. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not being drowned out by the hardcore music. I believe this is what I had last time when I was playing. It is a little on the louder side for sure. I remember it being a little quieter. But let us see. Oh yes, I do have to do that also. Ugh, so many things I gotta do. Yeah, that's the thing. I always am like, start streaming and I'm like, it's not gonna take that long to set everything up, and then I get going. And then it takes forever. 4 viewers, that's a lot. A lot just to start out with. Alrighty, where is the link to the stream? Because I gotta post that. Ugh, okay. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Where the hell is that? Hmm. Could be somewhere here now. Okay. I'm glad you guys are here to watch old man stumble with technology. God, I am. Okay, yeah, where's? Okay, there it is. Is the music too loud? Is it a good volume over there for everyone? Oh wow. That took out the entire viewing audience there, huh? I had 4 and now we're down to 1. Very good. Very good. Alrighty. Yep. Believe it or not, old man struggles with technology is not a popular Twitch category. um, Let me edit that because that looks a little bad. You right? Yeah, we need to get that with a white background or something. Alrighty. I think that's good. Let us get into the game, or let's test this out real quick. How does the volume sound? Okay, that seems good. And then I'm just gonna do a hardcore. Oh, my controller disconnected? There we go. Okay, hit me with the hardcore. Where am I? Okay. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear this, if there's anyone in chat. Okay, that seems like a great volume. Seems like dialogue is pretty good. Seems like music is a little low on the background. Yeah, let me know if I need to edit anything, but I think we are good. Let's get going. Back to where we left off last time in the dreamscape. Ooh, I don't know why I'm doing a dungeon master bit. Oh boy, that is real loud in the headphones though. Alright, well let's see. So yeah, we left off last time in a dream it looks like, and our dead body is where the murder victim is or was.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die. What is this? I remember nothing. What is this?
What it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I was born in a hospital. I mean, I feel like our Harry is like dramatic, or like he's dramatic. I guess that's out of the bag, right? I guess between the Union leader and our blood corpse now calling us Harry, we got our name. I was trying to play that a little coy in the first episode, in the first handful of streams. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me,
Called out, man.
do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
I left, I was left. Tell me what this is. I'm not answering questions before you tell me who you are. You said who? Boy, we are starting on a bummer today, huh? You said who?
Do you remember the warmth of her thighs, between her legs and in her mouth?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone. Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
I think our Harry doesn't, but I think he would say that he's the one that left. Even if he wasn't. You know, he's just like that kind of guy. He's like, yeah, I definitely left her, you know. That's the kind of guy he is.
Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was
Mm-hmm.
the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I can get it all back.
No, it's gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the useless. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. You failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I've seen you before.
No, you haven't. You're just sleep talking. And the act is wearing thin, too. The spots on the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time, sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
I can come back from this.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve this case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state, more glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh, yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes, too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Okay then.
Good going, buddy.
Right, electrochemistry. I didn't do shit there, man. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, what the hell was that? I just had the most beautiful dream, uplifting, rejuvenating. I mean, we did heal technically. Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes? I had the most beautiful dream. I think he's kind of forgetting
Really?
already.
Because you feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Why is this happening? No, that's not it, really. I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get
I
some
had
more.
speed?
You're too weak to say
Yes.
no now.
Okay,
Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
wait, what is the speed? I need to get more of it than detecting. What is the speed exactly?
Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you propped up all day yesterday, despite your debilitating hangover. How else did you think you even got up from this floor? It's power, man. It's professionalism. It makes you feel like you're young again and ready to detect,
Yeah.
ready to go to war against the world.
Yes. Okay, finally, we're in sync with the game. I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my life.
Of course, Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around, follow your nose. You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
Her? Okay. See what we got here. I don't think any checks don't reset overnight, right? I just have to up my stats. Am I remembering that right? Yeah. Looks like that is the case. Alright. 7:33. We woke up early today. Wow. Alright, let's go down the stairs. Alright, some people in the booth that was empty yesterday. Good morning. Hey Kim, how you
Morning.
doing, bud? He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union must have turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why do we need to talk to them? What do you mean by rowdy? Are these the men Gartre told us about yesterday? What do you mean by
I
rowdy?
mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCA being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Why do we need to talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers union, the belt used for hanging him. the circumstances in Martinez, my preliminary information, which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them, and it won't be easy.
Are these the men Gartre told us about
I
yesterday?
completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
There are so many of them. Maybe we should call in reinforcements.
That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
All right.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business. They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Well, yeah, we have 2 priorities ahead of them. We gotta 1, find speed, and 2, get the body on ice. But most importantly, we have to find the speed.
Can I help you?
Okay, we need to pay the bill for tonight, which is 10? Is that right? 10, right? Find speed and sniff it. Okay, find money for rent and pay Gartre. 20 real? 20 real? That's a lot of money.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
You wouldn't mind if I were to boil some boots here, would you?
The man takes another drag of his cigarette and shakes his head, smiling widely. It's not clear whether he understood your question.
Okay, yeah, so theoretically... Oh,
This industrial gas-powered stove has been used to prepare food for many hungry hostel guests. There are several pots and pans on hand.
What are you planning to do? Throw a dinner party? Please refrain from culinary experiments until after we finish the investigation.
okay,
The
okay.
stove is unmoved by your comings and goings.
Alright then, so I guess we can't get the boots until later tonight. That's streaming mode on, right? Yep, that's what I just wanted to double check real quick. Oop. Okay, let's just walk past them. So yeah, there's just this random guy over here. There's like a handful of uninteractable NPCs, and I think this is one of them. Yeah, I mean you can say hi, but like that's it. And yeah, we're just gonna ignore the Hardys for now, because 1, we want to see if we can find speed. Kuno mentioned something about that yesterday, as we all know. We have 2 points right now. Oh, hey. Look who's up there. Interesting. She wasn't up there on the first day, I don't believe. Right? Is Kim gonna say anything about this?
Man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Instrument autopsy done. Talk to him in your dream. Tell me, who are you, dead man? Okay, we got some new info. I just wanted to see if Kim noticed I took the boots. Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open.
The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard. Copopo the clown. He means force. It'll work.
Hey, I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Coppo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black, frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. I know exactly what I'm gonna do for that for that one.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions.
Why do I love questions so much?
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Yes, just give me questions. No, I'm good. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up, copperoonie Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Of course not. The name is Raphael Ambrose Cousteau.
Listen to yourself. You're not a Raphael anything. You're probably just Harry or something. That's right. Harry.
No, it can't be Harry. I refuse.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Corpo. It was love all along.
Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
Maybe this will lead to something. Something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous?
Ah!
The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. Something is on its way. Something hidden.
Ooh.
It's coming. A miracle from the northwest, and it's almost here. You can feel it in the air, on your hands, the cold spring air smoothing them over.
Okay. A miracle, you say? I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A baby affected with harlequinism? Okay. A deep sea creature. A deep sea creature.
No, not quite. Be fair now.
A baby affected with harlequinism?
You sure wriggled out of that one. Coppellini.
Enough.
Come back later, Corpo.
Okay, tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Okay, so we're good
Come back
there.
later, Corpo.
Perception. Okay,
Amuse
minus
yourself with
two.
my frank
Minus two?
manners
Minus one.
and my memento mori features.
19 more features. Okay, the detective hasn't noticed yet. Lieutenant hasn't noticed that we stole the boots.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by...
We're not getting that. 3? Okay, Kuno.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Hey, Kuno, got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit. Kuno's a kingpin.
Can I have some? Just a little.
Fuck no, pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the popo. Not doing the pork pen for your sad speed habit. You don't know Kuno.
Really?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit.
God,
Kuno's a
you hit a
kingpin.
12-year-old one time and they won't sell you speed. What is the city becoming, you know? What's the deal? You're yanking my chain, aren't you, kid?
Don't be yanking your shit in front of the Kuno. Kuno's always serious. Kuno does.
Okay, so we can't even get drugs if we wanted to. Seems like.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
Child, converse with me.
Murder was the case they gave me.
She has almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Okay. I don't understand why that's not triggering his quest, because normally Kuno has a quest that you take, and um, it basically just gives you speed. I mean, that's basically the entirety of the quest. It's nothing like super crazy. I don't know, maybe
It's the ledger
I
you
have to get the
found in
corpse
the
out of there
trash.
entirely?
A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Okay.
Oh, and an incredibly cool piece of kitchen tissue is stuck to the back.
58% chance to open. Can I boost that at all? Anything lowering my physical? It's not physical, it's interfacing, right? Nothing lowering it, I believe. Let's minus say flaw. Okay, I think this is about as good as we're gonna get it for now. Give her a try.
It's
Yep.
the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers. Oh, and an incredibly cool piece of
Alright.
kitchen tissue is stuck to the back. Is still not what happened. Fuck this compartment. You should throw it away.
Okay, ugh. Even with the hangman's advice, 58. Yeesh. Alright. And you know what? Now this is a problem. I guess let's see if we can get into here somehow. And I think the one path we have.
Old call box
Right, so
with a
last
matrix
time.
of push buttons
So
lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
So we can get in this way if we have enough volition, but that's a pretty hard check, right? What is that? Doesn't say, but I remember it being pretty hard. I think if we look over
An
here.
old
No,
call box
no, no,
with
no, no.
a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the.
Yeah, I think if we come out here, it's a volition check somewhere here. Formidable, which I don't know exactly what that translates to, but we definitely don't have um, formidable volition, I would say, anyways. See if we can get in through, what's your name? Are you Florence? Q? What's your name
Hello
again?
again, esteemed officer,
Placence.
and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I was told that there was a huge fridge in the building cellar. Can you lead me there?
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
No. Not particularly, anyways. Okay, so we either have to pass
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens.
We either have to pass the pain threshold check, or we have to pass the volition check. Getting another point in volition won't be bad. What is this considered to be the difficulty for this pain threshold check? Warded door is also formidable, which I think that's a range that's not saying like, hey, it's
Hello
this
again,
number. Okay, you're good also. We're not getting anything from patience. I don't think there's any other way to get in there. Kuno, do you know anything about this?
Fuck does Kuno care? Fuck no pig. Kuno ain't dealing to the pub. Kuno.
Okay, so yeah, at this point we have two options. We can wait until later, get Kim to take the body, or we could try and pass one of these. Volition's not going to be a bad one to level up anyways. I mean, honestly, we could level up both. Let's level up Volition, because that's going to be a good one to have anyways.
An old call box with a matrix of
31.
push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta
That's
Commerce
very
Center.
low. Do I have anything that can boost either? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, Volition, that's a very rare one, I think, to have boosted up by clothes. Hey, how? Hey, girly pop. My cat just came in. How you doing? You doing good? Hey. Wanna come over here? Hear me talking? You're like, what are you doing? There you are. Welcome aboard. Cat's on my lap now. Okay, let's look at our clothes. Okay, hey, girly. Yeah, it doesn't look like we can boost anything is the thing, though. I don't really think there's anything I can buy either.
An old coal box with a matrix of push buttons. No,
Ooh,
hold on.
ooh,
The
that was
last
so
thing
close,
you need in
though.
your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
Hey, how? Okay, let's... Do we want a boost pain threshold is the thing, though? Let's do it. That might have been a bad move. But we do have a lot more we can explore if we really are, like, strapped.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands
Come on,
before you,
baby!
covered
Nope.
in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Oh well.
Ow! Shoot! Whose moronic idea was it to just run through the door? Don't you know that things like that hurt?
Is that blood I'm seeing?
Are you alright? This looked pretty intense and painful, I must admit.
What is going on there? Are you really trying to break down the back door?
Yes.
I warn you, don't tempt the spirits, officer. Don't tempt the spirits, or you'll damage the holy wards on the door.
It barely looks like you've done any damage to the door, however. It's still locked and closed, covered in dozens of little charms and trinkets.
Alrighty. I mean, so that was what, a 13, 14 check, right? We get a +2 right now. If we level it up, we get a +3, which I mean, I think that significantly improves our odds, right? Because if we're getting a +2, that's relying, assuming that it's like a 13, we get a 5 or a 6. But then we can get on the next one, right? Then it's like either 2 5s, a 5 and a 6, or 2 6s, which I think that's a pretty significant increase in percentages, right? Right? I mean, I guess. Okay. I think my math is mathing on that one.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime First. Who said that?
Okay, oh well. I don't know if there's any other way to get back in there. Alright, well, you know what? We can't get in there for now. Let's go explore, let's go explore over here. We didn't really check out the Union, the harbor at all when we were here last time. Hey, what are you looking so angry for? My cat's just like mean mugging
The
me.
tear machines. Your
Other
bottles
bottles?
clunk.
Nice. And let's get some medicine.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the
I'm 1 cent off from buying something? Come on, bro. Oh, you know what? I have like some postcards. I can sell those. 1 cent off, and she's like, nah, fuck you. I guess I can't blame her. Well, I guess I can. I can and I will. I'm flipping my position to can and will. Oh yeah, we also need to make a call on here. I don't really want to do too much right now, just in case. Just in case. Waterlock is still damaged, I presume. Yes. Different guy? Same guy.
Good morning to you, officers.
Same guy. Butter sign down. Okay, we need to sell some junk to you.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You might be able to aid our investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business, bad for everyone.
Ever had dealings with Everett Clare?
He's been by the shop a couple of times.
Actually, that's all I got.
The pawnbroker's
Alright.
gaze is already fixed.
Sure, let me have a look.
Check my pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Sell the postcard. Sell the postcard. I don't know. I think basically everything in that category is like
Another time, perhaps.
good to sell. I'm not entirely sure how that works. Boy, in a lot of mess. Alrighty. So yeah, let's go over there. We'll pick up. Well, you know what? We can do this real quick.
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and
Hey,
the
Swiggle
soft glow of the
ZZZZZ, how
fuel
you doing?
preheater gauge.
Welcome to the stream. What do we need to do? So, there's a couple things, right? We need to check out. What is this tap on the fuel preheater gauge?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Now, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights.
Oh, okay.
I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Okay, pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice says, Firewalker, reconnect me to the 31st. Alice, please connect me to the station in Lazareth. I need you to connect me. I don't think we have anything else at the 41st, I believe. Thank you. Yeah, we're playing Disco Elysium here. This is gonna be the game I'm playing for probably a little bit in the next month or two. And then after that, I'm probably gonna go to playing retro games for a little bit. I was thinking probably do Zelda, the OG Zelda, do Fable at some point, Shadow of the Colossus, and then at some point get around to doing Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver at some point. But yeah, for the immediate future, I'm gonna be streaming Disco Elysium, which is this game right over here. Yeah, lovely game. This actually came out with no voices at all originally, and they put them in a patch, and yeah, I think it really makes a difference. It's a beautifully written game, but God, it's a lot of dialogue lines, and it really makes a difference. Alice, this is Firewalker. Reconnect me to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
10-4, come in.
So we have no other business
Roger
with
that.
him.
10-10, over and out.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct
Give me
57.
the
How may I assist you?
31st Lazarus.
It will take just a moment, officer.
Her voices fade out into the familiar radio static.
Gottlieb, what you want?
You hear a man clearing his throat briskly. There's an answer.
He's carelessly chewing on a piece of hard candy.
Just a routine checkup. I was told to call the Lazarus. People are worried about me. I'm in a bad way, Doc. A real bad way.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, this game is it's very good. I like it a lot. Um, very kind of I want to say like classic CRPG stuff, but it's really not. It is a CRPG, but there's like no combat. It's just all about kind of talking to people more than anything else. Interacting with the world, that kind of thing. I think it's really fantastic. This is my second playthrough. I'm doing a little bit of challenge runs where I have like no skills, just to see how far I can make it. Yes, it's Firewalker here.
Firewalker? Oh, yes, yes you are. Just don't breathe in the general direction of your fire feet. Actually, wait. Do exactly that. Put yourself out of your misery. Take a deep diaphragmatic breath in and...
Jeez. I feel like you're making fun of me.
I'm the most serious person at the station, detective. Now, do you have any current pressing medical problems?
I think I've had a heart attack.
And you survived it. Congratulations. Are you mobile?
God, everyone hates me at the station.
Even better. Anything else? I wouldn't worry about that. Officers your age have coronary trouble all the time. Also, death is a natural part of life.
It's an insane thing for a doctor to say to you. I've lost my memory, all of it.
With all the damage you've been dealing yourself with drugs and alcohol, I'm not surprised.
So this game isn't set in our world. It's kind of an alternate universe, kind of modern-ish era. So there's like you see like they have cars and they have radio. They don't have computers. There's kind of blimps kind of flying all over the place. It's kind of it's weird because in a lot of ways it's more advanced than our world, but in a lot of other ways. Sorry, I thought I heard something. In a lot of other ways, it's less advanced than ours in many other ways. Hey, huh? I kept freaking out about something. Hey, how you doing? Okay. Yeah, I think Fallout would be a very apt comparison. More so, I think, just kind of in the world and the not necessarily the way it kind of presents the world. I think it's not one to one for sure, because I think it's less futuristic than Fallout. There's no like it. I don't know how else to describe it. It just feels like they're technologically advanced, but they're technologically advanced in a different way from us, not necessarily in a better way than us. You know? You're not surprised. Okay, anything else?
What else? I'm not a brain doctor. Look on the bright side. You've got a whole new life now. Use it wisely.
Isn't there anything else you can do for me?
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you just how bad things really are across the board? You want another rundown of everything collapsing inside your body?
No, that doesn't sound like something I can handle right now. I see your point. Might as well just get back to work. Yes, I want the truth.
You want the real, honest-to-God truth? Stop drinking, eat magnesium and vitamin D. Our station is not a retirement home. We don't have the funds to deal with rock stars past their prime.
So it's political. You're being neglected because of political reasons.
No, another little thing about this game. So, we're talking to this doctor over the radio, and then you see this just popped up rhetoric. That's one of my skills. So my different skills are like part of my personality in this game. You can see all of them right here, and they're all kind of talking and interacting as I'm having a dialogue with other characters here. So that was my rhetoric skill, which is the practice of the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. I failed that check, so he's telling me that the doctor is after me for political reasons.
And no, I don't want to hear a political commentary on the topic. In fact, I got work to do. Some idiot has glued his eyelids shut with cyanoacrylate. It looks like Mactosin.
It's not fucking cryoactylate. It's super glue, Doc.
Alright, well that wasn't very helpful. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Phone clicks. Suddenly you hear the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
Okay, I need to talk to Sylvie. She was, so we're solving a murder right now. Sylvie was the person who supposedly called in the murder. She called in that there was a hanged body in the backyard of the hostel we're staying at right now, and then Sylvie quit her job before we were able to arrive, so we're gonna give her a call.
Of course. What is the number, officer?
Kim, didn't Gartray give you Sylvie's number?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. Oh, for sure.
Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you.
Alrighty.
Yes, hello?
Female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police. I have some questions for you about your last days at work. Sylvie, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags. We don't really know our name yet, so that's why we're being a little vague there.
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
Yeah, so on the first day of this game, you wake up, hungover from like being blackout drunk, and your character has amnesia, so you don't even know what your name is or anything about the world. Which is, like kind of classic narrative device, right? Of like, okay, we're gonna learn what the world is with the main character. But I think it also kind of plays it like there's good reason for it to be in the narrative. I think, anyways. I think it makes it work. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why?
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
You can hear her tense up on the other side. Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing with me? Okay, did you leave because of Gartray?
What? No, why would you even think that?
He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? Sylvie, don't be afraid of that pig. You have to stand up for yourself. So you do agree that quitting your job just because someone asked you out is an overreaction? Let's not. Okay. He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen?
Please, don't bring Gar into this. It's none of your business.
Yeah, I'd say this game is genuinely really, really good. I fully recommend it. I'd say it's my favorite story in gaming ever. Um, I will also say it is kind of it does go to some dark places. I like it's can be like very funny, very like I don't know how else to kind of very goofy almost, very kind of like um uh, kind of rude and crude, very like kind of almost sleaze baggy kind of sense of humor. But then it'll kind of turn around and hit you with like the most devastating thing. You kind of missed the start of the stream, but we had like a like we were kind of started up in a dream, and it was dark. It was real dark. Please don't bring Gartray into this. It's none of your business.
I already said I don't want to talk about this. You're messing everything up again.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
Again, she said. Ooh. But why didn't? Okay, she didn't call him. You know who called him. Why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you?
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the corpse.
So like part of your character's whole deal is that they are this kind of um, you know, heavy drinker, takes a lot of drugs, very depressed, suicidal, especially at certain points in the narrative. Um, there's also just a lot of grotesque things involving the mystery, so examining the corpse. When I was playing this time around, our character threw up 4 different times before I could investigate the body because he just couldn't handle the smell of it. That was like a bad roll, right? That doesn't happen every time, but I just happened to roll bad. So he threw up 4 times trying to stare at the body. Just visceral descriptions of like blood and gore and stuff like that. Very psychological stuff. Uh, you know, Depression, suicide, drug use, alcohol, that kind of thing. It can definitely be on the darker side, if you're not ready for that kind of thing. I'd say maybe stay away. Like I said, I love this game. I don't recommend it to everyone for sure. What does this union have to do with anything? I meant us. You should have called the police. What does the union have to do with anything?
No one calls the police. The union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
I am the authority around here. Look, there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard before calling us? Looks like there's a limit to my authority then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see. Maybe something else. Okay, tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us?
I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. Show her the error of her ways.
Let me get this straight. You ignored the law to save your own skin. What others?
The other people who live around here. Local people. I didn't want trouble.
What trouble?
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with, well, by the union, internally. Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
Okay. I see. Don't worry about it. I understand.
You do? What else can I do for you?
Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the union's phone, or the one on the coast.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Okay.
It just might take a while.
Yeah, go on.
Another part of the mystery here is that we have lost our badge and we have lost our gun. So I'm now gonna ask this random person if he's seen my badge.
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
How did you first learn I'm a police officer?
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody, and so does your badge. I don't need to hear about it anymore.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I really should look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform and it seems real to me. I'm going to let it slide. I don't need answers for every little thing. Not my uniform too.
Yes.
Oh shit, okay.
You absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it.
Oh god, am I gonna take damage if I ask about my gun?
Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun, detective.
She sounds beyond exacerbated. I showed you my gun. When did it happen?
You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
She stops hesitantly, not sure if she should continue. And what did I do? Actually, I don't want to know. What did I do? Am I gonna take damage?
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Why would I threaten to kill myself? I mean, look at this world. I would love to stay. Okay, I don't know what to say. Yes, but what happened to my gun?
There is silence on the other end of the line.
Yes, but what happened to my gun?
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like, big bucks cannot lie, and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it, but believe me, I did not ask.
Okay. Hey, I found my patrol cloak earlier, but have you seen my policeman uniform?
Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on, the disco things.
The big butts cannot lie? I think that was our internal narration, right? She said big bucks cannot lie. Okay, so she was saying that I was saying that I said while I was like blackout drunk, I was yelling, getting up on the counter and yelling stuff like big bucks cannot lie and guns can't buy money while I'm kind of like swinging my gun around at the bar. You know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the whirling?
Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am
Okay.
sorry about that. Anything else, Detective?
Okay, interesting. I think I got everything I need. Thanks.
I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
Okay, we have a 42% chance to pass the sympathy check.
No,
Yep.
she
No, that's on
doesn't have
brand
a
for
problem
us.
with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy, like Gart.
Yeah, it's some other guy. A guy like Gartray.
You know women and their constant problems. Yak, yak, nag, nag. How's one supposed to get the love going like that?
What?
That's where you step in. You're
Oh,
Lieutenant
God.
Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help the poor girl out, lest she
No,
turns
no,
into
no,
a
no, no. No,
spinster.
don't. Okay. Okay, I think I'm kind of committed to this. Oh God, not a spinster. Yeah, she's a woman, probably just playing hardball with the goods. Women, nope. Okay. I'm happy to help, but maybe I could do so without all this internalized misogyny. Yep, third
What
option.
misogyny? I'm just telling things the way they are. Can't a man be honest in his own head
Jesus Christ.
anymore? You have to act, Lieutenant Love. You have to calm that hysteric down. Tell it you've got everything under control. Then go and have a little boys' talk with God himself. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love?
To the microphone. Are you still there, kiddo? Listen, I've got everything under control. Please. Please no, I don't want to say any of those. Refuse the love quest, although it's wonderful. See, I feel like our character, like, just based on, like, what he's thinking in his head, I think he would. Um, we're definitely not saying Daddy's going to take you on his lap, though.
No. What?
You and Gartray, right? A little trouble under the sheets. Say no more. Papa. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. I know, baby. I know. It's just that you've got this sweet woman-child thing that men go crazy, especially a man like Gartray. What? You got that sweet woman-child thing that I don't understand what that's trying to communicate, and I don't like what this one's communicating. Okay. Okay, let's get way too personal.
Oh, God. Please, just stay out of my life.
I've got a hunch your love life is about to take a very pleasant turn, and give the lieutenant a knowing wink. Jesus Christ.
What? What is it?
Can he hear the other side of the conversation, or just? Oh boy, you'll see, Lieutenant. You will see.
Paul was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer?
It's
Nope.
on.
Nope.
The love quest is on. Too late, everyone. It's on. Take it to God now.
I'm ending with the radio for now.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
Okay. Close the door. Um. Okay, let's be practical about this. First, let's get some medicine because if we take any more hits, we're gonna die. Okay. It went so the last time so yeah, that conversation normally goes differently because if you convince her to if you pass that empathy check, she reveals that it was you that made her quit. It was not Gartray. Gartray was lying to kind of save face, I suppose. And that the reason she quit was because you freaked her out so much.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
Does Fritte have a warehouse in the back of Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is important.
She scrunches up her face into an expression of consummate adolescent skepticism.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me anything about this reality we're in?
Reality? You mean what reality? Economic reality or?
Yeah, tell me about the economic reality.
I don't really know anything. I mean, I'm 15.
15 is an excellent time to learn about the economic reality.
Yeah, that's why I'm working my arse off in Frit. So I guess, like, that's economic.
Hey, Hazel. What about the physical reality then?
I don't know. What about it?
Where are we?
We're in Frit?
No, I meant where are we on a larger scale?
As mankind, or as a nation, or
Like, where in the world?
we're in Revachol, like on the Insulindian Isola.
Just testing your knowledge.
That wasn't very hard.
What time is it?
I don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still. It's apparent the clock doesn't work.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What is the revolution?
When ordinary people take over the government and demands democracy.
Yeah, like I said, our guy, nothing. Blank slate, does not remember anything at all. So yeah, he's just going up to people and asking them what is going on. Also, what is going on with me and Kim right now? It looks like we're about to do some things that only happen in the Disco Elysium fan art. That's what it kind of looks like right now, anyways. What about the ones we had here in Repashal?
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so. Sorry, I'm not very good at this.
That's
At history, I mean.
roughly where we were born. I might be a little bit off base on that one. The coalition. What's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to finish this article.
I won't bother you with this nonsense anymore.
Cool.
Alrighty. Sorry, I meant to just go over here and buy medicine.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
Why can I buy
They
this one?
all bear the Saint Baptiste
Oh, I already
Pharmaceutics
bought it.
logo.
That's what it is. Give me this one, I guess.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna grab water real quick. boy, it's getting dark. Huh. Alright. So we have our drugs, our medicinal drugs, not our, well, I mean, we also have party drugs, right? We have, what do we have so far? We don't have anything. We have like a hallucinogen or something? Yeah. Yeah, we have pyrohalidon. Pyrohalidon? Pyrohalidon. Which I guess is also medicinal, technically speaking. I don't know if I made the right choice. I feel like Psyche might have helped more because we got 2 health bars down there in the bottom left. The orange one and the blue one. The orange one is physical health. The blue one is mental health. I was gonna do something. What was I gonna do? That's right. I feel like we're the kind of guy. It's on our mind that we talk to her. So now we're gonna go talk to Gautre. Maybe we can learn the real reason from him now about why Sylvie left.
Can I help you?
So I talked to Sylvie. Wink.
God.
He does not look too pleased.
Oh, but he should be. Lay it on him.
Thanks, empathy. Yeesh. Alrighty then. Divorce that energy on that first one. But I don't want to lay that on him. I don't I have anything else like a back button, for example? I don't want to lay that on him.
Of course you do. This was your plan all along.
Okay.
This is how you fix it for them. By answering the woman question.
Alright.
Wonderful.
It is. It's wonderful.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
No time for lectures. The point is you're losing at her nasty mind game. Sylvie's a total psycho. Just drill the inside of her mouth with your tongue. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right. It feels wise.
Nope. Okay.
Good setup. Now speak the real shit.
Okay. No time for lectures. The point is you're losing at her nasty mind games. Okay, let's go
God,
with that one.
does it mean you talked to her? What else did she say about me?
What else did she say about me?
What else
Okay.
do you need?
Jeez. Okay. Are we gonna get a worse ending for everyone now this time around? This is not gonna be good. That was roughly it. You don't want to know? Yeah, she said that she likes the cock carousel very much. So fun. Depict a. Okay. Yeah. Fine.
He looks at you, spinning your arms, then leans on the corner and sighs. His head drops between the shoulders, heavy and defeated.
She broke the bird, you know.
Oh, did she?
The
I thought I
great
did.
skewer. I found it on the ground with a broken wing. I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Okay. Okay. I'm like 50% sure, maybe a little higher, that we broke the bird, and I think if we pass the check, the empathy check with Sylvie, she reveals that we broke the bird. We did a whole bunch of stupid bullshit, and that's when she left, right? So he found the bird broken. He's assuming it's her now, but it was us. Think. I think that's right. Yeah, man, signals, mixed signals. This is the classic cock carousel behavior. Broken bird's feathers. This is all part of the mindfuck. Ugh, okay. Let's stop saying cock carousel, please.
Huh. Cock carousel. I think I understand now. That's what they ride until like 39.
Jesus. Alrighty.
They ride the cock carousel until the clock runs out. Here, have the rest.
Oh, we have alcohol. Okay.
Now let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment on my own.
And there we have it. Isn't that beautiful? Another
Yeah.
situation fixed by Dr. Love.
No. Alright, empathy. Do we need a? We might need to boost our empathy. Maybe that's why that happened. Turns out being an empathetic person is actually a good thing. Who would have thunk it? Hmm. What are you doing? Cat's trying to climb out the window. What are you yelling at me for? I'm not gonna fit up there. Like no ledge over there. Well, a little empathy goes a long way. I mean, yeah, it's that one right now. That's all. Yeah, we have like basically no empathy, but we also have no logic, so that may be factored into it. But we also don't have any drama. Normally, those skills are a little higher. You get a choice at the start of the game what you want to set them to. We set everything to 1 as that is the challenge we're doing.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
By the way, do you happen to have any guns, like the ones carried by the officers of the citizens' militia?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
The cat is doing the goofiest things right now. What are you doing? Sure, me and my wife, we have like a 2 bedroom, and our second bedroom is a office space, and my cat has decided to start climbing all up on my wife's desk and chair. Oh no, what are you doing? Okay then.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind.
Was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Oh, that's a good person to have my gun.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
There's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans. Maybe she's a vigilante, wants to prove she can do our job better than we can. I don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizen militia? Um, there's only one explanation. She must be one of my rabid fans.
In that case, she'll be happy to get a visit from us, if we can find her.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I think that's basically done here at the pawn shop, so we might sell some things occasionally. Okay, let's explore the harbor now, because we didn't explore that very well last time. Another little big part over here. Let's zoom out. Over here, we have a labor dispute going on. So we have these guys. These guys are the scabs. They're trying to get into the harbor to work. And over here is the harbor, which is kind of being occupied by the dock workers union. And we're just gonna go explore the harbor because we got into here last time, but we didn't explore it super well. Hey, Hal, what are you doing? Come on up. Don't go on the desk though. Okay. This is a Dewey typewriter. The model name is on the back. I think this is where Measurehead kind of stays. I could be wrong.
There it still is, inviting you to.
Okay, open the drawer.
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized selection of brown folders.
Browse through the folders.
Hundreds of documents containing logistical data. Two kinds of transactions stand out. Materials coming into Revachol from the outside world, from Muindi, Grad, and even Ilmara.
We're also investigating a drug bust, so this might be useful.
And the same materials being handed over to companies inside Revachol, Kuron, Coal City, La Delta, and Jamrock are listed among the many districts where the imports are being sold.
Anything interesting?
It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percentages. You try to focus, but the lines are getting blurry.
Are volitions 1? I thought it was 2. Oh, no. Is it being lowered by something? Oh, we're damage? Lowers our volition skill, technically? Alright. Okay, we'll come back to this later.
Slides shut smoothly.
Maybe there's drugs in here somewhere.
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change."
Okay, insert 10 cents.
The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move.
I think this is a bad move if we succeed it.
Your fingers run over the
Oh,
dial.
this might be bad, actually.
005. That's the dialing code for Revachol. 4952, and a moment of hesitation before entering the final numbers. 993.
God, I thought we were gonna fail. God, I'm such a gamer sometimes. I'm just like, yep, I see the option. I have to click the option.
Calling. Still calling. Then.
Video Revachol,
Okay.
24-hour video rental.
Okay.
10mm film for home use. This is Lummy. How may I help you?
Okay. There's a phone call later in the game. That one's a bad one. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Okay, we're fine.
Video Revachol is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8
Okay.
and 10mm
Yeah, we're
film for
fine.
home use. This is Lummy.
No, I meant, what is this place to me?
Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental. Maybe you rent videos here.
Do you know me?
No.
Why did I call you?
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period?
My name is Raphael Ambrose Cousteau. Do you have anything on my name?
Raphael what? Listen, I can't help you over the phone. If you need further assistance, you can visit us on the corner of Voyager and Main. Are we done?
He sounds annoyed now.
The call is terminated by the other party. You're left with the discomforting sound of the disconnect tone.
Yeah, I have... So let's see, I played this, I want to say, 2 years ago now. And the way I typically approach games, I play them basically all the way through. Now, this game does have like a lot of like diverging paths. So there's gonna be, I know for sure there's like one area I know I never got to, and like a handful of characters I never talked to because I didn't know I could encounter them. And then like some stuff is also just like muddled around. So I know roughly the shape of the plot, but there's still like some blind spots in there.
The payphone hangs mutely on the wall. There isn't much more to do here.
Okay. I'm also really nervous because we take 1 point of damage right now, we're gonna die. 1 point of mental damage, that is. Okay, let's do a quick save. That would be smart. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, I guess it would be roughly like 2-ish years. Right about now. What's this? Okay, I don't think we can get to that quite yet. I feel like we should be able to jump down there.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
So this is where Renee works. I'm going to look around.
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table.
Take the picture. Take the picture.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling playfully at the camera.
Why did you take that picture of Rene?
I'm going to ask him about it. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. I'm making an artistic photo collage, Kim.
Of course you are. What murder investigation would be complete without an arbitrary photo collage?
Thanks, Wiggle. I'll see you around.
This is the night.
Okay, nothing else in here. Nothing else in there. I thought that might have given us art cop. Do we need to say specifically like a handful of like art cop related things to get art cop? White pine trees are printed on the screen coverings. Looks like a forest under the snow.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marche and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block.
Marsh?
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Okay. I think. Oh.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Purpose? What do you mean? Understood. Let's go back to the panel. Its purpose. What do you mean?
Moving this container, of course. For this purpose it was built. For this purpose it has acted. And now it will rest.
I can't see how that was worth the ruckus, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
Press Arrête.
The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all.
Okay. I really don't think we're gonna get this check. The faded industrial letterings on the platform. Covalent. I think that's how you pronounce that.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Maybe, I can't tell. I think we should investigate further.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
I don't know, Kim. It just feels special.
It's a cargo container, detective, just like all the others.
He doesn't even look at it.
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the union, right?
Knock on the door.
No reply.
Knock on the door.
No reply. No reply. No reply.
Okay. Open the door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Rhetoric, huh? Do I have anything that boosts rhetoric? I don't think so. 3% chance, though, we pass on a rhetoric test? Test? Check. Excuse me. No, I don't think anything boosts rhetoric. That subtracts from rhetoric. Yeah, nothing boosts rhetoric right now.
You're back before the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Been in the world for 2 days. So the more I play, the more bonuses I get, or something like that? Persuade the door to open.
Why are
Ooh,
you
oh,
even
got a 6
trying
though.
to open a door with rhetoric?
Because getting physical wasn't an option.
Because what wasn't an option?
Using my body over my wits.
Now is not the time to get philosophical, detective. You can do that after hours.
Okay, sorry, Kim. Okay. This speaker tower is silent. There is no work to organize in the yard below. Okay. Oh, money. Industrial-sized thermos. Smells like burnt coffee. Oh, what's this? More money. Doing pretty good here. Completely walked by this guy last time. Who are you?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
I like this guy.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
The tiny man is so engaged in his work, he doesn't notice you. Hi.
Everard, 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 he looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister? I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
What is it with you people in scabs?
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat.
He doesn't seem to be waiting for you to answer.
Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the scabbing kind, if you know what I mean, mister.
What are you doing with the containers?
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am, yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane operators to spot them.
Ooh, 0% logic. Sure, let me ask you about something else.
Sure, mister. About what? Bye-bye now.
Oh, wait, do I just have... I permanently have that -1, 2 logic, right? Is that... Superstar Cop, right? Oh yeah, we haven't figured out communism yet. You know, another 42 minutes we'll be a communist. Give it a little bit. Yeah, Superstar Cop, yeah, just straight up -1 logic. Ooh. Nothing boosts that, right? We don't have like a cool set of sunglasses that boost logic? No.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And lots of folk really did keep coming back.
So my options are I can ask him to keep the green shorter, but no, like why would I? No. I had some questions for you, if that's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all. It's like that old saying goes, wisdom withers if not shared. And old Leo is always up for sharing.
Where is everyone? The harbor is empty.
Oh, most of the guys are down at the gates, keeping the scabs from coming in.
He leans in with a confidential look.
We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
So no one is working?
Not everyone is down there, of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
He pauses to think.
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
He stops, but seems eager to tell you more. What kind of trouble did this Titus and his friends get into?
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer.
Him and his boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some time off.
But what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the details. That's just how boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hard ease.
He looks to you for assistance. Too rowdy. Leo, what kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary? Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got into. Okay, Leo, let's hear about this fight you got
I
into.
remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head. Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett. I'm sure you'll be good friends. He's friends with everyone around here.
The little guy starts coughing.
Oh, we're on a...
So, no.
No, but Titus and his boys got into some drunk... Oh,
Okay,
him and
let's
his
see if we
boys
can
stirred up
actually do
something
this
in
one.
town.
But what did they
Probably
actually
drank.
do?
I guess the...
Easy, Leo.
Too rowdy. Okay.
Too late. Leo's mouth.
Oh, okay.
Now he's talking about some drunk sawmill owner who, no, he already switched to a prized fishing rod he apparently owned at some point. You know what? Just cut in there with your questions.
Do you work here?
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine. I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
The little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture.
I'm like Mr. Everett's right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here and I'm always busy keeping things running here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Hold on, who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned?
Oh, Lizzie, she is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came back, she was all fancy and lawyerly. But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this here neighborhood, knows everybody and gets along with everyone. Real pillar of the community one day, I'm sure. If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she can't have kids. Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows about such things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
He sighs and falls silent, watching you meekly with his blue eyes. I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Yes, this place really seems to run like clockwork. Keep it up, Leo.
Well, thanks a lot. Coming from you, it means a lot, really.
You didn't think it was possible, but the smile becomes even wider.
Sometimes I feel some of the guys don't really get how much I bust my ass for them here. But you guys are alright.
What is in that container over there? Point to the container suspended from the crane arm.
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
Told you.
Alright, Kim. Alright, let's talk to Everett. And then I guess we can go back. We have a level up here. How long till we become a communist? 30 minutes. We could spend a little bit of time reading. Barge in here, read a book. Oh, we have a... Oh no, that's Renee's picture. We have the mug, the photos of the tattoo, the book, and the boots. Kim, gonna say anything except
These
for the
boots
boots?
were probably
Nope.
the front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friso. From the sides of his head, a pair of white antlers spread to the corners of the cover.
Why the antlers?
Because white antlers are one of the symbols of communism. They represent a society in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it.
Why Frizzle?
Because Friesel was incompetent, foolish, and cruel. In short, the embodiment of everything the communards wished to overthrow. It's satire, you see.
Flip through the pages, see what catches your eye.
To your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. Just column after column of closely set text, interrupted occasionally by little doodles in black and white. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, you return to the table of contents. The magazine is divided into several sections: international developments, Kunst und Kultur, and local concerns. Just inside the cover, there's also an editor's note.
Read the editor's note.
Comrade, as you know, this journal takes its name from Mazov's immortal expression, Du cristal alla fume. This was his way of describing the way the rigid, crystalline structures of capitalist ideology turn to smoke under communism. But, like the structures of capitalist ideology, we too are at risk of going à la fumée, unlike many publications which are content to spoon-feed their readers reassuring drivel. La Fumée is committed to telling the radical truth, even when that truth may drive away potential subscribers. So please, if you value our radical Mazovian perspective on contemporary politics, culture, and international affairs, please consider subscribing today. Yours in struggle, the editors.
Kim, I think this is a communist magazine.
What do you expect? It was laying around the office of the Debarders Union. They're probably bankrolling the thing.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
I want to catch up on international developments.
This section includes a long, tedious critique of the latest round of free trade negotiations between the EPIS nations and the Free State of Semenine. You also skip over an article about heavy fuel oil smuggling along the Messina border, something about bear wrestling in Samara, book riots in Yugograd. Face it, you really aren't interested in foreign affairs. You're not even sure where most of these countries are. You flip back to the front of the magazine.
I can't hear
the
about
table
bear
of
wrestling?
contents unfolds before you.
But bear wrestling. I want to hear about bear wrestling. Go back. What are you doing? Raphael. Okay, what is Kunst und Kultur?
It takes a moment, but gradually it dawns on you that Kunst und Kultur must mean arts and culture. As you leaf through this section, you come across several reviews of recent radio plays, as well as a brief artist spotlight featuring a local artist identified only as CS. The main feature, though, is a long essay titled Tip Top Tournée, a critical Mazovian perspective.
Read the profile of CS.
This so-called artist spotlight is really just a brief Q&A, made all the briefer by the subject's evident hostility to her interviewer.
Just a moment, what is this tip-top tournée?
The actual article is surprisingly light on details, but after skimming a page or two, you gather that it has something to do with motor carriage racing.
All right, let's see what these communists have to say about tip-top.
You think you're settling in for a relaxing recap of the most recent season, maybe sprinkled with some nice anecdotes about a few of the more colorful drivers. Instead, you find yourself skimming a 10,000-word feature about all the politically problematic aspects of Tip Top Tournée.
Wait, what's wrong with Tip Top?
Where to even start? For one, there's the crass commercialism of its sponsorships, and then there's the practically criminal emphasis on deadly motor crashes.
Hang on, who wrote this? What's so bad about sponsorship? What's wrong with good? What's wrong with the good motor crash? They just keep it interesting.
And that precisely is what's
again zero empathy here.
About it. Were it not for the promise of random, spectacular violence, audiences would quickly lose interest. At the end of the day, it's the destruction of these 750,000 real races that you're really watching for.
Wow, you're right. I really am just in it for the violence.
You see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that Tip Top Tourney is simply the apotheosis of spectacular entertainment under capitalism.
Kim, did you know that Tip Top Tourney is actually an oh boy, because Kim's into like race cars, but he's into cars. I don't know if he's into racing. Kim, did you know that Tip Top Tourney is actually an what is this? An orgastic ritual of capitalistic destruction? I had no idea.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed my mind, detective.
I wonder what else is really just a metaphor for life under capitalism.
I'm sure most things are, if the young men who wrote this article are to be believed. If I had to wager, I'd say they've never even seen the inside of a motor, much less a motor race. I take whatever they write with a large grain of salt.
You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
Let's see what they mean by local concerns. How close are we now? Because that's the main reason I'm reading through this right now, is just to pass time. 4 minutes, I'm going to be a communist.
Unsurprisingly, much of this section is taken up with articles declaring unqualified support for the dock workers' strike. You skim the headlines.
Ooh.
Paint the harbor red and white. Martinez tames the wild pines. A city in revolt. First we take Martinez, then we take La Delta. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer, G. Martin, accusing the owner of the Capeside Apartments of illegally attempting to evict certain communist tenants simply for not having paid their rent.
Weren't for the wild pines, all those moochers. No, charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous. Wouldn't it be better for everyone if labor and capital could reach some kind of reasonable accommodation? Why should I care? This doesn't seem to have anything to do with me. Charging rent just to live somewhere is pretty outrageous.
The writer G. Martin remarks dryly that capitalists love wealth redistribution, so long as it's only redistributed upward. You flip back to the front of the magazine. The table of contents unfolds before you.
All right, and with that, we have become a communist.
Mazovian Socioeconomics. 0.000% of communism has been built. Evil child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over personally with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth. Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Sorry, is that talking about me? Evil German billionaire still role all he has managed to do is to make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over personally with his socioeconomic theory. Is that talking about the billionaire or is that talking about me? Not exactly sure. Ooh. Left-wing dialogue options give +4 experience. Visual calculus reaction, visual calculus -1. Reaction everywhere. And -1 authority. Downtrodden in, Invisicommunist? I mean, the extra XP is going to be useful, right? I mean, we're basically choosing the left-wing options for everything already. And then with that, I mean, the -1, though, I mean, that is a pretty big loss for 2 stats. I mean, let's do some math here, right? So presumably, we would have to choose 25 options of left-wing politics to get a level up, right? And when essentially we just lost 2 levels by losing those 2 skills. So we have to choose 50 left-wing options just to make up for that loss. That is a little unfortunate. But I think it's okay. Do you have any money in here, Everett? Okay, before we talk to him, let's also boost up our mental health. Oh, I'm sorry. My cat's bed is like right next to my desk, and I think I annoyed her slightly by putting my foot in it. Sorry, I didn't realize that's gonna be a problem for you. My bad. Alrighty. Now, ideally, I want to. Oh. Ideally, I want to go over somewhere where I can get more money. How much more do I need? $2. Sorry, 2 real and 70 cents. Is that the smaller currency in Disco? Is it cents? Real and cents? I think that's what it is. Could be wrong. Get a little
You're
boost.
back before the cargo
Nope.
container.
Okay, see if we can find $2 and sorry, 2 real and 70 cents somewhere, and that will hopefully well, that will get us to have enough money to buy health boosting items. Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna hold off until we heal for that one. And we can do Everett in a little bit, but I got a feeling he's gonna hit me with a lot of stuff, and I gotta be prepared for that. Can't just rush in there. No word on that. Maybe Gartre knows a way in. Let's double check with him. We gotta boost authority at some point. Shit, we did take a hit to authority. Now that I think about it, that actually is gonna be pretty bad for us because we can't get into that door super easily now. We could also just interview the Hardys at this point if we really wanted to.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great.
No, he
Yes.
doesn't have nothing. I mean, the other thing though is we don't really get any benefit from going up there, right? Because if we were to go up, I'm talking about the Cape Side apartments now, sorry. If we were to go up there, what do we get? We can potentially talk to the guy who has the Sunday friend, right? There's the old lady in there. There's the apartments where we could potentially get some loot out of, but nothing too crazy. The quest for Kuno's dad. I guess we can talk to also
Sturdy.
Cindy up there.
This could be a way into the apartment building.
Yeah, so that's not helpful. Hmm.
There must be another way into the building.
Jesus Christ, I forgot that he's like stupid crazy loud for that. Okay, we have to break. Okay, so I think where can we get money? You know what? I think we can actually get money from that room where the Hardy boards are at. Okay, and just need $2.70. Is there anyone that can give me money? See if we can go in here. I mean, I guess I could just buy one. We don't have anything
The
to put in
tear
here.
machine stands in the corner.
No. You need tear.
Okay, fair enough. What do we want to do? Yeah, I guess let's check out the Hardy Boys. We're gonna save them for a little later, though, I think. I think that makes sense. We also have 1 point to level up, so let's keep that in mind. Let's see. How can we distribute it right now? Oof. Okay, so we could theoretically put it into pain threshold, which would help us out busting the door open that way, but then that is also minus the health, so that's not the best, I don't think. Volition is also here, but we would have to take our drug just to just to do it. I think that's the main thing we get out of it, right? We can boost our level cap. Okay, money here. A nice little bit of money. And yeah, that's it, I guess. Isn't really worth it. I mean, I'll take it, right? We're a little closer to where we need to be. Anything else I can sell? I guess I can talk to Renee.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Good mailbox.
The box seems happy.
Good.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox.
Oh, I didn't need to do that. I feel you, mailbox. Been there post L'Aventure mailbox. Mail collection box. You should man you should man the fuck up.
The mailbox does not know how to man up. It is an inanimate object.
Fuck you, mail delivery box. Yep, that seems right.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the L'Aventurier mail collection box. It sounds betrayed.
Oh no.
Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Okay.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
You think so? You think it was cool?
I don't. Let's go.
Alright. Well, that wasn't really worth it, was it now? Oh, we got something. What did I get? What am I getting here?
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname.
Him, look, bullet holes.
Where?
Point to the chips in the walls. Someone has been shot. We're cops. We should solve it. Is it down there?
There? Those are old.
Oh, you mean like from the revolution?
Yes, the one that happened half a century ago. Those bullets were fired during the revolution and do not warrant an investigation by officers of civil law.
Okay, what can you tell me about this revolution?
Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Shall we go?
Okay. I feel like there's a visual calculus check there. I could be wrong. Oh. You hear the distant squalls of seabirds. Did we not come down here before? This is where we got the bag, no? Got some pear. Okay. What can we sell right now? We could sell the alcohol. We can sell the bowl. No, but we bought it from him, right? So it's got to do something, I think. Let's talk to this woman. See a sturdy woman. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point at the book.
Yes? Hello?
She nods her attention, fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
What are you doing?
Looking for something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Everyone can see that. The rectangles.
Good then. Do you need the help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends? Working?
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but I don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
She looks you straight into the eye. Her right foot is tapping nervously. I can totally help you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Her words come out as quickly as gunshots. Okay, so where are they?
Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
They are not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
They're at home smoking. They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes.
What? That's just. My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
God, we're such a fucking menace.
They're almost grown up now, anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
Tell me how old they are. Maybe you're right. Maybe they aren't missing after all. I'm afraid danger is now greater than ever. Tell me how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
And can you describe to me their appearance? Any features that stand out, something to make identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
All right. Maybe. Maybe. Your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree.
Come
But
on,
cockatoos
Kim.
can't be stopped when they get ladies. It's better to indulge him at this point.
Oh, thank you, Kim. Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it missing?
I don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
What?
Even if I had, it wouldn't be missing.
All right, cockatoo not missing. I just wanted to make sure, ma'am.
Great.
Just one more question. What do you mean by me being a cockatoo?
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
All right, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Thanks for the tip.
Wonderful. The store is open.
Watch her browse books.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking.
That's all for the moment. I'll let you read.
The woman before you nods and returns to her reading. The woman...
Okay. I thought we got a quest out of that, but I guess not. Okay. Ooh, it is bright on here. Okay.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
I'm looking for a book about cockatoos.
A book about cockatoos? There should be one upstairs, right next to the shelf of biographies.
Can I steal books from in here? I feel like I can't. Book collects the national recipes of Ardna. They're all about lake trout. Old sports magazines tucked away in the dark corner. We really can't afford books right now is the thing. I'm just trying to see.
Sulfur-crested cockatoo sits on the cover, its beak slightly open. It looks as if the bird is calling out the book title, From A to Zurich, a guide to a well-behaved cockatoo.
Flip through the pages.
Turns out that there are so many different cockatoo species, and they all have behavioral problems.
Oh, what about this guide to cockatoos, storekeeper?
It's a must-have if you own a cockatoo. I've heard they're quite capricious.
Okay, I can't steal it. Okay, she's like pissed off at me for trying to get the door though. All right. I don't think there's really anything else in here for us. That was an expensive book though. It was like $4 for
Hello
real.
again, esteemed officer.
Normally you're gonna get more money. I think there's a handful of things that are like set in stone. Like I think the check from Everett is set in stone, but I think like the price of tear is usually a little higher. The price of the items you're selling is a little higher. You usually find more money. That's because we're playing on hardcore that we're finding less of everything anyways. What do we want to do from here? Could take on the Hardy Boys. Again, would really love some volition for that. I feel like maybe Everett may be okay at this point. We can go back here. Okay. Nothing really crazy back here. We can ask Joyce for money. Who else can we ask for money? We can hit some people up for money. Do we have any thoughts we want to explore? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no thoughts that we want to explore. Well, no thoughts we can't explore either. Still need to figure out who called in the crime. So this is asking for money, I believe, from Ceiling. One rhetoric, so that's not super great. Theoretically, we can take money from Joyce, right? Where is that? That's stealing the money. Where is Joyce on here? I thought Joyce had a check on here. Am I wrong for that? Net has a check. And Net has a composer check? Okay. Did we already ask her for money and she gave it to us? Is that what's going on there? That might be it. Okay, let's talk to Everett. We'll just go into it with like this, and I think we'll be okay. We'll see what happens. Still haven't opened up the binder, which is crazy, because that's like the first, I don't know, first big moment? I don't know if you want to call it the first big moment, but it is like a pretty major moment, I would say. We still haven't gotten around to doing that. Second day, 10:30. Pretty nuts. Let's talk to Everett, see what we can get out of him. I think at the very least we can get a quest we can do. I'm gonna do it for him. Do a wee bit of that corruption, you know? Feeling a little bit corrupt. What's up, Everett? Oh, there's a fish in here that we didn't check before. That all there is in here that we can check. Taxidermy fish. Yeah. Okay. See what Everett has to say.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Excellent. I'm told the Union is involved in the local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
What do I do? I feel like, I don't know, man. Do I tell him outright that I am? I am.
You've hurt me, Harry. Me, a friend. But you know what?
What?
I trust you, like I trust all my friends. And I know you'll never talk to me about this again, because you don't want to wound me. So do what you want, and let's change the subject.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in? Yeah, aren't you gonna ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window.
It
Would
was pretty
you
cool.
ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
I don't even know how I was able to do that. You don't have a window.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
You called me Mr. Dubois. Why?
Of course. Let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everett, I call you Harry.
That's what the hanged corpse called you. Harry.
So, that's really my name?
My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It's true, my memory is a bit hazy. My memory is fine, I'm just testing it. My memory is a bit hazy.
I assure you, there's nothing to be ashamed of, Harry. You're among friends, and the good news is...
Taps the folder in front of him.
I have a big fat folder on you, Harry. I'm sure you have a lot of questions to ask. Maybe I can help you out. I'm sure you had some concerns you thought I might be able to address. And you were probably right. I can.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
The lieutenant inspects Everett over his spectacles.
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Let's get this straight. What is my full name?
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of these things. You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
How long can I keep going with this bit? That's not my name. My name is Raphael Cousteau.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costeau, or whatever you choose to be.
Yes, I want to go with that. Harry Raphael Dubois de Cousteau. Where does Ambrose fit in there, though?
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry. I, however, wish to help you any way I can.
Raphael, thank you. Do you know where I live?
But of course, Harry. Your precinct is the 41st and you live in Jamrock. You're a Jamrock boy. A long way from home, but that's okay.
Do you know anything about my family? Do I have a wife or kids?
Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry?
I think I'd be a wonderful father.
Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
Gotcha. Thanks, Zlathand. Might check that out later. What kind of cop does it? What kind of cop does it say I am?
Harry,
What's my capo type?
you're not simply a cop. You're a star.
Yes!
A bright shining star in the drab law enforcement sky, outshining all other stars. You're a superstar.
That's why I like. That's what I like about you, Everett. You get me.
Of course I do, Harry. And I'm gonna help you shine. I'm gonna put you on all the big stages. Your name in giant neon letters. Harry Dubois.
Where did you get that folder?
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
There's something I can throw on. I'm surprised I have -1 to drama. Let's talk about something else for a little
Harry,
bit.
of course. Let's
Hold on.
not linger. See you soon.
Hold on. There's something I can do here. Why am I getting -1 drama? What is that coming from? What gives me -1 drama? Not you. Yeah, what's giving me -1 drama? Why are you -1? Bonus from items. What items? Is it the trash bag? Oh, you give me -1 drama. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. Let's hear it, Harry.
42 is not bad.
Everard's large hands are covering the folder, but the look on his face says, I know everything about you, Harry.
He knows everything about me.
I'm sure it's not that bad. At worst, he has an old RCM folder, and I very much doubt even that.
Harry, I just know the things that matter to our friendship, and I want you to feel free to ask me about those things.
I actually don't
Of
remember
course, Harry, of course.
what that is,
Let's not
like, at
linger
all.
on personal details and amnesia. You wanted something from me.
Alrighty, gonna take another quick little break. I'll be right back here in a little bit. We back. Here we go. Okay, let's talk about my lost gun.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that. It's just a matter of time and effort.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Hold on, could he really hold my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
Wait, the gun may have been bought from Roy's pawn shop. Have your men factored that in?
Yes, thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun, Harry. My men have indeed factored in that you pawned it. Now, please, let the professionals do their job. Kick back, Harry, relax. I have great guys on this. You focus on what's important, building our relationship for the good of Martinez.
Does that mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back?
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means. I'm only kidding, of course.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
I want to talk to you about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to help you like I'm helping you with the body and your lost gun. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
Since there's a but?
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not going to happen.
Come now, I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
Why don't you just open it yourself?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry?
Whose door is it?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
What do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
He removes his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
Bet you don't even know anything about the hanging. Damn it, I'll look into it. Damn it, fine, I'll look into it. We need to talk about that murder.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
He flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I met Joyce, the company representative.
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here.
Just pals.
We're all trying to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you can't cooperate with her because you and I are such good friends and I helped you get the body down. And I'm helping you find your gun. I'm not a jealous guy.
What happened to the previous negotiator, Mr. Gaumont?
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go.
He made concessions for the company in previous negotiations. Why would you let an ally like that go?
He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
You called him a midget?
Harry! I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry. I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals.
Joyce said the previous union leader vanished under suspicious circumstances.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Everett, Joyce seems to think the union is lowballing her.
Yes, yes. Low-balling, of course. This isn't a casino, Harry. Real people, real livelihoods are at stake here. But everything's a casino for those rich types.
His expression makes it clear. This is childish and irresponsible behavior.
Why haven't you let her in to see you?
If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't have anything to discuss with a bad negotiator.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock. Tell her how overweight I am and how I'm helping you find your lost gun. Tell her about everything. Everett doesn't mind.
The most important question now. What is in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Cobblestone's crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Alright. Everett, I'm going to leave now. But we might talk later. Oh. Looks like we won't talk later, actually. Game crashed? Yep. Okay. Yep, that feels about right. I think it autosaved right before we went into there to talk to Everett. So let's see. We should be able to get back to where we were pretty fast. Alright, and I was thinking to myself, like, we are doing so good today. No crashes, no crashes, and yep, sure enough, there we are. Take a little bit to get back into here, I think. Just a little bit. Not really sure where I want to stop today. Might give it like another hour, give or take. Call it there, maybe? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Do, 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 do. Alright, here we go. Back in the money. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay, we are back. Proper back, too. Yep, so like right before we went in there. Is that right? Is that the time that it is in the game? I'm hoping that's what it is. Because that's... I thought that was only like 50 minutes we lost. No, that is like straight up the amount of time we were talking to him. I don't know. Did I lose? Yeah, so it's saying I lost like 50 minutes of progress. That doesn't feel right, though. 50 minutes? 50 minutes. Okay, I definitely did some stuff here that I missed. But let's just go through this and we can backtrack real quick.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this... See you...
We're not... Okay, let's... Zobian Economics is how far out? 29 minutes. Okay, so I think the only thing we're missing is we didn't read the magazine. I think that's what it is. Other than that, we're okay.
The front of this because what to your after right the magazine is divided, comrade. But so please, if you
what do you
flip back to the you all face it. You flip back to the front. Okay. It takes as you leave. The main feature though, this so-called artist spotlight is you think you're instead where to even start, and that at the end of the day, you see, one cannot avoid the conclusion that tipped.
I can safely say the thought had never crossed. I'm sure if I had...
You flip back to the front. Unsurprised. You skim the head. Finally, there's a brief article by the writer. The You flip back to the front of the menu.
Okay, so now we are a communist again. And then we didn't really do anything else, right? I think we walked to the Hardys just to see if they had something for
Mr.
us. They didn't,
Dubois.
right?
What? You've heard. I trust
Thank you for your...
you.
None taken. Did we have anything else?
Am I? Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard? It was a. Anyway, I assure you. Of course.
That's what.
My God.
I think the odds of that.
I assure. I have a. I'm sure.
Are you trying?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? It's Harry.
You don't feel.
Nope, it's Raphael
Fine.
Cousteau. Raphael Ambrose
Mr.
Cousteau.
Kitsuragi doesn't seem even.
Did you know where
But
I
of
live?
course, Harry.
Do you know anything about my family?
Harry, you're not a. Well, yes. Harry, of course I do, Harry.
Where
and
did
I'm
you get
gonna
that
help you.
folder?
I find.
I'm afraid this is meant for Union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand. Please continue, Harry.
I'm kind of curious to what it says. Yeah, let's just take it.
Everard's large hands up.
I'm sure.
Harry, I just know the things. Of course,
I'm okay
Harry.
with that. Let's talk about
yes,
my last
your
gun.
gun.
The only way to find. Who knows? Only one.
Yes. Now, please, let the professional. Damn it.
Of course. I am.
Let's hear it, Harry.
Just make sure everything's
Of
cleared
course, Harry.
out.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's no secret.
Yes.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me.
I'm not.
Come now. I just need you to. Harry, I'm.
You want to send?
I repeat. Harry, I'm.
You want to send?
I repeat. I'm a. Allow. Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it. Fan. You can get the key. Just open the door. You. Oh, one thing I. We're all trying to do what's best. What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. He's an old man, Harry. Harry! Honestly, I'm beginning to vanish. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Yes.
His expression makes it clear.
If she actually wants to see me, of course, I have no. Tell her about all of it. My brother's pick. My dear Harry, you.
Smooth talking.
Okay, great. Let's get out of here. I think that's basically everything caught up, hopefully. I think maybe we did a little bit of backtracking last time, which didn't really bear any fruit, as someone might say. I think we're good. We talked to him, I'm pretty sure, because I remember getting the autosave, so that should be fine. I think we're in a pretty good spot in terms of getting back what we lost from last time. Oh, let's see. Do we get a boost to this now?
You're back before the car.
Nope. It's a shame, because if we can get in there, I think we get a pretty good amount of money. But it is what it is. Let's talk to Manana. Maybe they're gonna have money where we need to go. Hopefully, anyways. Alrighty.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia, not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
He notes solemnly, then turns to you, a wide smile adorning his face.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Everett said you have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
He said it belonged to a weasel?
Oh, say no more. I got you.
He taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I saw an opportunity and took it. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all the working class men.
I knew this man was a coming. And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Am I not
That's
getting the
behind
bonus
the
right now?
wagon rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This weasel person. When will he be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Okay, why are you striking?
We're negotiating our share.
Your share?
Aye.
He seems pleased with himself. Wait, so not wages or pensions or...
This stuff. They already covered.
Shouldn't you be grateful? At least you got the benefits. That's something. How much you feed, however much you feed the wolf. At least you got the benefits. That's something.
It's not enough. Not enough to get ahead. More about keeping us in our place.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
Are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
But the stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist?
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. They have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code
Hey
starts
Hazel,
failing,
how you doing?
a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
Still streaming. Still going. Probably maybe for like another 50 minutes or so. It sounds like you're a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one.
See, I am primarily a lazy person.
Oh, I'm doing good, I'm doing good. The bossman Everett, what can you tell me about him?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does bossing the union entail anyways?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
Gotcha, gotcha. She is in the Discord as well?
By that, you mean corruption?
Okay, cool.
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
The deaths seem lavish to me.
He is reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway, and moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Oh yeah, I got my water right here with me. You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing. The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide, yet it feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
Any idea who killed the hanged man?
The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The harbor is a prime area of suspicion. In your opinion, are the dock workers involved in the killings?
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed how?
You're dead guy. was an enemy combatant.
There's some cool emotes. That's Dream Rider. She's also in the Discord, right? Hold up, what does that mean? Did you kill him? Okay, hold up. What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men.
Gotcha.
With all sorts of skills.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Should I?
Alrighty. So we should be getting +4 XP from left-wing options. I don't know. I didn't have anyone in mind in particular. No one in particular in mind for a raid. Get over here. And then yeah, it's this store down here, I believe, that we need to break into today. Is it the store? It is not the store. My bad. It is on the other side today. Do, do, do. 11 o'clock already in the game, that is. Did we talk to the working class woman? I believe we did. We did not talk to the working class woman. Okay, let's go through this really
Yes?
quick since we already
Me?
did.
Looking for something. It is. I know you.
Everyone can see that. The rectangle.
What with my husband? I don't.
Where is this going,
Okay.
officer?
Yes, but no. Why are we still talking about this? My husband? I don't.
Where is this going, officer?
Yes. No. Why are we still talking about? No, absolutely. Are you a policeman? They are not.
You know where they are.
What? They're almost grown up now, and my youngest. Why do you need to know this? There is no. I don't.
For what it's worth?
I don't even have a cockatoo. Even if. Great. Nothing.
Maybe you should.
Get through this really
What
quick.
if the cockatoo is your astro?
Yep, get the test.
Fun. My husband?
Thing.
Her hands move over the book.
That's it.
The woman.
Okay, and that should be everything that we did last time. Hey, Hazel. Welcome back. Let's see what all we got here, because I think at this point we go over here. We can break into that apartment. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. Anything major. What's this? Another splattering of bullets on this wall. Don't have anything fancy over there.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Press your ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
Use the Manana's key to unlock the door. Manana's? Manana's.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head.
I actually didn't go in here last time, so I don't know what's in here. Let's take a peek. Sure, I can do that.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf.
Excuse me.
Each one depicts a
Oh.
human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
This is where the mug came from. Okay, okay, okay.
A little ring. Though cheerful, the images on the ceramic make you vaguely uncomfortable. The lieutenant
Is this
picks
for
up
the
one
lorry
of the
driver?
mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Whip out your yellow man mug and compare.
Yes, your broken mug friend would feel very much at home here. The same humor, the same mocking lines.
Okay.
There's the missing tin soldier. Whoever lives here might have used the Whirling's container to dump his trash.
Ooh, okay, okay, okay. This is actually interesting.
And now they've drawn the ire of the Union. The plot thickens, as they say.
Do you really think that it's the same person who put the dead man's clothes in the trash?
Who knows? I'm not expecting too much from this clothes in the trash lead either way. It might turn out to be some random local matter, but still, a nice coincidence.
Okay, this is interesting though. Who lives here? Whoever lives in here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Okay. The zoologist. Okay, I know who that is. Okay, I think I know who lives here. Gotcha, Hazel, see you in a little bit. I think I know who lives in here. There's one of two people, I think. Either the racist lorry driver, but I don't think that clicks. And there's another character that we haven't met yet, and I think he lives here. Okay, and that explains... Okay, okay, okay. Things are clicking for me. I wonder if you don't do this quest. Okay. A lot of stuff is firing off for me internally right now. That's a nice shirt, though. Nicer shirt than what I have. What is this? This is like, intersolary dress shirt. Custom spotless gleaming white shirt, the kind that serious men wear at serious intersolary offices. Not yet piss-soaked or cum-stained. Jesus, alright. What is that? It's a flag of some kind? Is that a fascist flag? You can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag. I think that's a fascist flag. Book titled The Hidden World of the Walking Stick lies open. Okay, magnesium. Small suitcase of clothes. Guests are staying over? So, okay. I think we found... Okay, I think I know who lives here. Interesting. He's involved with the Union? Okay, this might be like a whole part of the case I did not get last time. Okay, very interesting though. Very interesting. Do I need to go down here again? I might need to go down here again. The tear? Is this technically where I'm supposed to see
The
the bullet
sight of
holes?
bullet holes
Yeah.
stirs something in you, making faded.
Where? There? Yes, the one that not much. I don't have a fresh perspective.
Level up off that. How many points do I have? I have 2 points now. Pretty good. So where can we use that theoretically? We can try and get more volition if we wanted. That wouldn't hurt. Get 3 volition? Wouldn't be bad. Yeah, let's see. Is this your apartment? I don't think it is.
For something odd?
No. Yeah, because I don't think it really lines up, because he's kind of just visiting Repashal. I think I know who lives there.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
That weasel I visit, turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
Yes, his mug collection certainly represents antiquated social values. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mug? That's what the ruling class wants. Man with such a funny mug collection can't be that bad.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about it. Waste of a good noon, or afternoon, or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Sure. Okay, did I get XP for that? It looked like I might have. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, gotta run. Because that felt like a left-leaning comment. At least it's some degree of left-leaning. You know what I mean? My cat's going in and out of the room, and now she's back. Welcome back, Hal. And now you're back on my lap. Hey, girly pop. She's normally not this cuddly. I don't know why she's very cuddly today. I mean, I'll take it. Good girl. You're so cute. You trying to go to sleep? This is like the worst place for you to go to sleep. I'm gonna be talking a lot, you know? Okay. Tell Everett the job is done. See what he has to say about the murder. And this might be where we wrap up the stream, potentially. We've been going for a nice little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will probably call it a stream after this.
Mr. Dubois,
Maybe go a little longer
pleasure as
tomorrow.
always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I opened the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Yeah, I did go inside. Weasel had the flag of old Revachol on his wall.
Exactly the kind of fascist memorabilia I was expecting. Weasel probably prays to it every night for the downfall of the Union. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
There was a collection of colonial mugs there, and I found a similar mug in the trash with the hangman's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best, helping people, with the power of politics.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
He imitates bashing something like with a imaginary baton. Great technique. You'd make a great sergeant. There's more to police work than whacking a imaginary baton. Great technique.
Would he? I'm not so sure about it.
Oh, you're too kind, Harry. Way too kind. I know I'm not a real police officer. You are.
You said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire? I'm talking beasts, Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramaritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Hold on, you have a village elephant?
No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village, but the mercs and their brutality are very real.
Go on.
Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
Wait, they move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Okay.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it? Who exactly is doing the pushing? Wait, the whole neighborhood is in on it? Who exactly did the pushing? Yeah, the whole neighborhood is in on it?
Potentially, Harry, potentially. We got arm wrestling champions, rowing club people, ex-coal miners, tough guys, all ready to spring into action for their home base.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union, a group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
How did you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
Where can I find them?
You know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're going to show up in full force tomorrow.
The lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
Interesting. Are we supposed to... Okay, I think we broke sequence on this. Yeah, so I think... Okay, yeah, so I think because we met him on the first day, it's giving me the dialogue for the first day, even though it's the second day now that we're actually talking to him. So I think that's what's happening there. In the future, can I use your backing? Can I ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
When you meet this Titus, tell him about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving this to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
Good boy, a real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
No.
Was it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Yeah.
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
You're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm always a hustler. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are.
You're saying it, but I don't believe you. You know how it is, company snitches, agent provocateurs everywhere. I'm barricaded in this fortress of mine, and I need to get a message out. Will you help me?
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
What are these signatures for?
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Kim, what do you think of this?
It depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
Where is this place?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
Yeah, so we can't get there right now. I think tomorrow is the first day we can get over there. What will happen to the current occupants?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Fine, if I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here.
He hands you an open white envelope.
You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then I'll know you're a solid socialist. Most certainly, Harry.
Okay, I think that's it for
By
now.
all means, Harry. What's...
Okay. I think we just autosave. That's gonna be it for now. Let me drop that raid real quick. Save. I wish there was like a Iron Man save feature. I didn't see that on here. Maybe I goofed that up. I can check that real quick. And then I'll drop the raid. No, yeah, I'm seeing hardcore mode, but that doesn't do that. Oh, detective mode. Alrighty. Alrighty. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's going to be it for today. Bye.